See the new toys? Come see the new toys. You want some yummies? Oh, did you bonk your head? You want look it. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another vlog. I'm super excited to vlog today. I was just thinking this morning how grateful I am to be getting back into this because I've missed it for so long. I have a few errands I want to run today. Post office, grocery store. I think I want to stop into Kohl's because I have some Kohl's cash and a 30% off. And see what I can get with that. I let my last one expire and it was driving me crazy. It was $20 Kohl's cash and I forgot about it. Ugh. Anyways, I need to unload the dishwasher and I've already kind of got myself ready for the day. So whenever Elliot wakes up, we're ready to go. All right, made the coffee. Here's the problem. Yesterday, Elliot's first nap was like 2.5 hours. So I'm like all ready to go, but I don't know if he's gonna be napping for like another hour. I mean, I'm thankful that he's getting such great naps, but when you actually want to go somewhere, I like to go places a little bit. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. It's just brown sugar, a double shot of espresso, and oat milk. Perfection. I did a lot of editing last night, so to be honest, I don't really feel like editing. So I think what I'm going to do while he finishes up his nap is just like sit down, maybe read my Bible, read a book. I let him keep his leaf that he found outside, but he had almost a 3-hour nap. I feel like it's been a long time since I've kind of been able to run errands and get out of the house, and every single time that we would start getting out of the house, we'd get sick again. So I'm not gonna lie, there's like a little bit of anxiety attached to leaving the house right now, so I'm trying to get over that and just make it a more normal thing again. Okay, so I'm an idiot and I left my phone at home, but I just got to Kohl's and I can't go in because my phone has my Kohl's cash and my coupon, and that was the whole reason for coming to Kohl's. So can't go to Kohl's. That really sucks because I drove all the way here. So I guess we'll just go grocery shopping and then go home. I'm so mad at myself. I literally brought everything else. I brought all of Elliot's stuff that he doesn't even need. And I didn't even bring like one of the most important things that I actually needed to bring, and that was my phone. Okay, the day will get better. Okay, we just got home. As if forgetting my phone for Kohl's was bad enough, I forgot that my grocery list was also on my phone. And so I had to kind of completely go off of memory. So we'll see if I did okay. How could I forget my phone? Okay, well, let's go inside, see how well I did on getting what was on my list. All right, let's see how I did. Ranch, sugar, spinach, bananas, lemon, and sandwich bread. Oh my gosh, I got them all. You guys, I'm so happy about that. What else did I get? Bagels for Nick. And then I got almond extract because a couple cookie recipes that I've been baking had this as an optional ingredient, and I kind of love that flavoring in like cookies and cupcakes and things like that. These are the only two things that weren't on the list. Everything else was on the list. I'm super proud of myself for that. I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm gonna make some tuna. If you haven't done this to your tuna, add Clausen pickle, all like diced up. It is so good. For one, these are the superior pickle. It adds a crunch, it adds an extra flavor. Nick brought me onto this, but I'm not gonna do it today because I have some like burns in my mouth from tasting something that was way too hot last night before I gave it to Elliot. Nick adds hot sauce to his tuna. I'm not gonna add hot sauce today because, like I said, the burns in my mouth would not appreciate that. When I was at the post office, y'all, I just appreciate the generations before us. It was all old people probably sending Christmas cards, probably sending who knows what, but sending something physically. We just don't do that anymore. We have lost so much connection to where if you're inconvenienced at all by reaching out to somebody, you won't do it. I sent a thank you card to this older couple that sent Elliot a present. It just reminded me how infrequent it is for like my generation to do something like that. I was telling Nick, we are so bad, my generation, probably the generation after, I'm a millennial by the way, we are so bad at just like communicating even for RSVPs. I'm guilty of it, and I know tons and tons of people are guilty of doing it to me. We just don't like confirm. It's just like instinctively not in us to like really give that respect. If someone asks for an RSVP, we sometimes do it, sometimes don't. I'm bad at it, I'm trying to get better at it. And then I was just thinking about like how rare it is to find someone who will actually send something physically in the mail, especially a card. So what I want to do is, Nick's grandma always sends us stuff like for Elliot in the mail, and I really would like to send her something as well. I want to send her some pictures of us, so I want to get them printed out and she can put them on her fridge. I send her pictures like through text, but there's something so special and intentional, and that's the whole point of this, about sending it physically in the mail that I think the previous generation, because that's what they relied on, they did put forth that effort. Like that's more effort to show you care, to show you're thinking of someone, to show you love them. It's got me curious to know if you are like me, where you struggle with sending things physically in the mail, thank you cards, things like that. And then maybe like theories of why. I mean, obviously we're more digital now than we ever were. I think because we're in this digital age, we have way more connections, shallow connections, than we ever had previously. Before, we were better at just having like our circles be small and intimate, and so it didn't seem like as big of a deal to stay close with those people. But now our reach can be so much wider, and we have so many more connections because of social media, which is a good and a bad thing because it creates more opportunities to meet people, but then also way more shallow relationships. I just don't think we need any more shallow relationships. I think it's damaging us relationally, honestly. Anyways, I'm kind of ranting at this point. I'm gonna finish this. Yeah, I'd be curious to know your thoughts on just why you think it's so hard for us to connect and put forth that effort of physically sending people things. That's right.
All right, love you, babe.
Love you too. Bye. Okay, so I kind of dropped the ball on vlogging because I forgot. So I've been making dinner and messing it up. I'm trying to save this rice dish. I'm doing basmati rice, peas, and bacon. It's Nick's dad's recipe. Maybe he got it from someone else. I don't know. It's called Christmas rice because of the colors. Anyways, he's cracking pistachios and Elliot's wanting to be fed. He's wanting some milk. So I'm hoping to save this rice. I'm nervous to check it. I think I saved it. I've saved it, but it needs a lot of salt and pepper.
Cracking the pistachios got even slower because now I've got a 20-pound weight in one arm.
I probably should have put this in a bigger pot.
I like soggy rice now that I think about it.
Well, it doesn't behoove you to...
Lie to you?
No, to criticize this chef.
That's true.
Because if you did, she'd just stop cooking for you.
That's true.
Even if you don't like something, you better be nice. Taste test. It's not my best work here.
I know what you probably didn't do.
Try me.
You had to add a bunch of salt. I always put one of those bouillon cubes in it.
I put chicken broth in it.
Oh, chicken broth.
That's what that is. That's what bouillon
Yeah.
is. So ha!
All
But
right.
I am gonna add butter because melted butter on the rice sounds really good.
You're on your butter phase.
That'll also give it like a creamy texture.
Yeah, my dad likes that.
Creamy, buttery, ricey,
Baked and
salty
baked.
goodness. That might just save this dish and might keep me safe in this competition for one more week. But it's just one mistake. One mistake and it'll send you home.
You just put it in a Tupperware that used to hold onions last week, and next thing you know, you've got onion cookies.
That was a mistake.
Still good. Just gotta plug your nose.
The cookies are great. You just have to plug your nose when you eat them.
I want to take a picture with like.
You look like a little hillbilly.
I want to get.